What if I told you your biggest productivity hack costs $0? This single habit controls your memory, weight, even lifespan, and you're probably doing it wrong. New research proves sleep isn't passive. It's your body's most aggressive anti-aging tool. Let's fix yours tonight. Well, spoiler alert, you're currently sleeping on your superpower. And here's why. 1. The flourishing factor. First up, we have the flourishing factor. Here's some hard data from real people. 88% of people with good sleep satisfaction report thriving in 3 key areas: happiness, productivity, and relationships. That's almost 9 out of 10 people living their best life thanks to sleep. Contrast that with the poor sleepers. Only 47% of them report being happy, productive, or having great relationships. So what does this mean? Poor sleepers are 4 times less likely to be happy, 3 times less likely to hit their goals, and 2.5 times less productive at work. In other words, sleep is your shortcut to success, and no amount of coffee can compensate for it. Next, we have the brain reboot. While you sleep, your brain goes through a nightly reboot. During REM sleep, your brain processes emotional memories and prunes away irrelevant data. Think of it like your brain's spring cleaning. Meanwhile, deep sleep, aka stage 3 sleep, helps strengthen critical memories. But here's the catch. Sleep deprivation messes with this process. It reduces brain plasticity, which is the brain's ability to learn and adapt, by a whopping 15%. And it also impairs focus, a lot. Like, imagine trying to focus on a task when your attention keeps drifting off. Sleep deprivation makes that a reality. Moving on to the body repair mode activated. When you enter non-REM sleep, your blood pressure and heart rate drop. This gives your cardiovascular system a break from the constant strain of the day. But here's where things get interesting. Chronic poor sleep raises the risk of hypertension and even heart attacks. On the flip side, growth hormone release peaks during sleep. This hormone is like a handyman for your body. It helps repair muscles, bones, and even DNA. Ever wondered why athletes prioritize sleep? It's because sleep helps them recover and rebuild muscle tissue, leading to better performance. Next, we have hormonal harmony. Okay, let's talk hormones. Just one night of poor sleep can throw your entire hormonal system into chaos. You might think, big deal, I can catch up on sleep later. But here's the thing, that one night of lost sleep can have long-term consequences. It shifts your body into a pre-diabetic state by decreasing insulin sensitivity. At the same time, it spikes hunger hormones like ghrelin, while dropping satiety hormones like leptin. This combo leads to intense cravings for fatty or salty comfort foods. And here's some more food for thought. Melatonin, the sleep hormone released in darkness, isn't just for inducing sleep. It's also a powerful antioxidant that helps lower the risk of cancer. So make darkness your friend and let it work its magic while you sleep. Now let's talk about emotional armor. Sleep deprivation weakens your emotional armor, making you more reactive. Here's some striking data. People who lose one night of sleep experience a 60% spike in the reactivity of the amygdala, the brain's fear center. Now imagine living with that heightened state of fear and anxiety every day. It's emotionally draining and not sustainable. But here's where sleep comes to the rescue. REM sleep helps regulate noradrenaline, which allows your brain to process emotions without the added stress response. But here's the kicker. Poor sleep disrupts this regulation, leading to an accumulation of unprocessed emotions. And guess what? That increases the risk of depression. And last but not least, productivity unleashed. Sleep well and watch your productivity soar. Well-rested people solve problems 30% faster and display 50% higher creativity. That's a game-changing advantage in any field. Sleep helps you retain information, make better decisions, and be more effective in every aspect of your life. And don't forget about safety. Prioritizing sleep reduces errors and accidents. For instance, night shift workers who face disrupted circadian rhythms are at a higher risk of workplace injuries. So now that you're aware of the 6 ways sleep deprivation is secretly sabotaging you, it's time to take action. But wait, you might be thinking, I can function on 5 hours of sleep. I'm a coffee-fueled machine. Well, think again. You were never meant to live on coffee alone. And here's why. Your body has an internal clock called the circadian rhythm, which regulates sleep-wake cycles and essential functions. But here's the catch. This clock needs morning sunlight to stay in sync with the actual 24-hour day. Without it, your circadian rhythm gets out of whack, leading to a host of issues from poor sleep to hormonal imbalances and even weakened immunity. So don't underestimate the power of morning sun. All right, I see you nodding along, ready to prioritize sleep. But here's the million-dollar question. How do you actually do it? I hear you asking. Well, here are 6 science-backed tips to help you optimize your sleep. First, let's talk about light and timing. Exposure to bright light, especially from the sun, helps set your circadian clock, ensuring your body knows when it's time to sleep and wake up. But here's the twist. The same light that wakes you up can also keep you awake. Blue light, which is emitted from screens, can trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime. So here's your game plan. Get your sunlight fix first thing in the morning and avoid blue light for at least 1 hour before bed. Second, consider your environment. The temperature and darkness of your bedroom play a crucial role in setting the stage for sleep. A slightly cooler room, between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, is ideal for sleep. And here's a pro tip. Use blackout curtains to ensure your room is pitch black. Any light can disrupt your sleep, so don't underestimate the power of darkness. Oh, and don't forget about sound. White noise can help drown out disruptive noises, allowing you to sleep through the night. Third, consistency is key. Your body thrives on routine. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day helps regulate your circadian rhythm. This means no snoozing in on weekends, unless you want to pay the consequences. Fourth, it's all about timing. Go to bed when you're tired. If you can't fall asleep after 20 minutes, it's time to get up and start your day. Trying to force sleep will only backfire. Fifth, watch your diet. What you eat can significantly impact your sleep quality. Avoid large meals and caffeine before bed, and consider a sleep-inducing tea instead. Chamomile or lavender teas can help relax your body and prepare you for sleep. Sixth, movement matters. Regular exercise can promote better sleep, but try not to work out too close to bedtime. A simple 20-minute walk in the fresh air earlier in the day can make a world of difference. And finally, disconnect from devices. The blue light and mental stimulation from phones, tablets, and TVs can disrupt your sleep. Create a tech-free zone in your bedroom and stick to reading or journaling before bed. And there you have it. Sleep is not a cost. It's an investment in your present and future self. And hey, if you found this eye-opening, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend who could use some sleep motivation. Together, you can unlock the power of sleep and conquer your goals. Sweet dreams and good luck.